demonstrated the power of nonviolence at work in the healing and reconciliation that has taken place at this convention. Governor Dukakis, I want to commend you for conducting your campaign on a consistently high plane and spirit. I come to this convention tonight to remind you that this is what the dream is all about. I come also to remind you that for many Americans, the dream is still deferred. Despite the progress of the last 25 years, something is still wrong when 32 million Americans are living in poverty in the richest nation on the face of the earth, and something is very wrong when nearly 13 million of them are children. This is a national disgrace. We cannot allow this to go unchallenged. As Americans, let us take the challenge of making those whom the Bible calls the least of these, victims of AIDS, the poor and the homeless, a top priority. Let us not abandon the victims of neglect. It would be tragic, a tragic mistake, to attract the haves to any political party at the expense of the have-nots. We can feed our hungry. We can provide decent housing for all of our citizens. We can provide jobs, skills, training, and daycare for the poor and unemployed so that they can put bread on their own tables. We can help every American who wants to work, to be productive, to do so. We can end the violence of nuclear war, apartheid, racism, joblessness, terrorism, drugs, and the violence in our homes, in our schools, and in our streets, if only we can find the will, and we must. And finally, my brothers and sisters, we can be proud of our economic prosperity and the blessings of freedom. But if we want to be, and if we want the gospel of freedom spread and human rights throughout the world, we must lead by our moral example. We can and we must be peacemakers. I ask you, my friends, please do not forsake Martin's dream. And I join with Jesse Jackson in appealing to you to keep hope alive. I challenge you to remember the dream. Thank you.
Delegates and honored guests,